sun's starting to come up. Beautiful day, far out. This would make the boys in Tassie a bit jealous, I reckon. All right, oil pressure's good, water temp's good. Everyone hanging on? Oh, yeah, wind this big girl up. Go, you big thing.
Western Australia.
We'll start hoiking this line of 30 and we'll see where we are.
And the crew of the Corrado is heading 18 kilometres offshore to pull their lobster pots.
That's a good crate. Nice big boy, eh?
After spending a third of the crew's paycheck on fuel yesterday, Jay needs to catch 250 kilos of lobsters to ensure he hits his targeted $8,250 payday.
Robbie's pot.
We've got about 30 kilo out of the first 20 pots. We've got 1.5 kilos a pot. It's not that good. It's not that good at all. I'm just giving my processor a call just to see how things are travelling.
While some flights to China have resumed, Jay's fish buyer is restricted by the limited space available on each plane for fresh produce.
Hey, mate.
G'day, mate. How are you?
Good. How are you going today?
It's not fantastic. You know, we might be lucky to scrape towards 200 kilo.
With no A's?
No A's? Oh, okay.
No A's.
Yeah.
The clients don't really want them.
Western rock lobsters are graded using an alphabetical system from A through to H. Jay's buyer is refusing to take the smaller 480-gram A-class lobsters. The demand is just not there.
No worries, all right. We'll aim for that and we'll see how we end up.
Yeah, look, I don't know when we're going to go next, mate. Either Saturday?
Saturday, yeah.
Monday, mate. I'm not 100% sure. Until we get sort of some indication if there's anything else coming up, then I'll let you know.
No, okay.
After that, I don't know.
Yeah.
Cheers.
All right, mate. We'll talk to you soon.
See you, mate.
Bye. We're not going to get 250 kilo today. The crays aren't that good. We're sort of still at the whim of flights, and yeah, my plan is not going to plan. We don't get to go to work when we want to. We get to go to work when we're told. That's a hard pill to swallow when you own your own business.
Being forced to throw their A-class lobsters back to sea is a costly blow for the crew, especially with lobster prices at record lows.
Our price range is from $30 for small A's up to $33 for the bigs. So there's only a $3 difference between all the grades. This time last year, we were averaging about $65.
Jay's nephews, Matt and Robbie, are counting on a much-needed payday after losing over $30,000 in wages so far this season.
Yeah, with the shutdown, financially, like cut my checks in half. Like, that would have been the money that I saved for most of the year to keep me going. And at the moment, only making half that, if that, because we're not going out that much. So the price is half, plus we're fishing probably a quarter of the time that we're fishing normally.
So we'll just charge through for a while and just keep bees upwards and see how we go. See if we can get near that target, it'll be handy. Our 300's out the door because we're high grade now, so he says, yeah, if we can get 250 kilo, I'll be happy. But the way that first line went this morning, I don't know. It wasn't as good as I was hoping.
Been 24 crays out of 16 pots to give us 300 fish for the day. Put us on target for a couple hundred kilos.
The Southern Ocean.
I'm nearly red.
And and Squizzy's decision to brave the wild weather has put the bold contender on track to catch 500 kilos worth of lobsters.
I chose to come out probably a day earlier than the other boats because I knew that they wouldn't come out in this weather we had today and yesterday, so it just gives us a 300 fish head start. We need one fish for 300 for the day from 6 pots. Pretty confident. I thought this morning there's no way we'll end up with 300 for the day, but we come back from the dead. Let's go. Gen sets off toes. It's hot.
The genset is a generator which powers everything electrical on the boat.
She's hot toes. Our old genset's just died, tripped out. It's really hot. Looks like she's run out of water. She's the one that's done over 50,000 hours. What's going on, Tobes?
I reckon she's got a blown egg gasket. It's the only way you lose water out of a motor.
We need to get it going. Now.
You better get us some water then. Yeah, if we can't get the genset started, we'll lose all the fish for this trip, and it'll just be an absolute disaster. All this work for nothing.
The genset powers the pumps which circulate fresh seawater through the lobster holding tank.
We need genset all the time running. It's all our power. The main thing it runs is power to that lobster tank. Without that, all the lobsters die. Not just that, we're out 10 miles offshore and all our pots are in the computer and we lose all that as well. So it'd be like finding a needle in a haystack.
Filling her up with water, give us something to cool her down.
Today we can't get the genset going, it's game over for us. I feel sick in the stomach, just hope it gets going.
Righto, Squeeze, go and try that.
Zero.
4 months off and he's lost his touch.
Well, I've been fishing ever since I've been knee-high to a grass. I'll be younger than a young bloke going out with the old man, exactly the same as what Brian's doing with me now. So I've only, personally myself, I've only experienced the industry being this bad once before. And, that lasted for a couple of years. So, yeah, it's not a very good time at the moment.
Snoddy's family business nearly went under during the 2002 SARS pandemic. 18 years on, and history is repeating itself.
Yeah, it's definitely been hard. She's been hard 4 months, so hopefully we're about to turn the corner. 30.
The 30 lobster haul leaves the veteran skipper well short of his 500 kilo target.
You just see there's no hope here. There's just no hope at all. Like, this is the first shot in 4 months and I don't know what to do. Now, I feel like going back home. Costing us money to be here. Well, I don't want to go home. But I don't want to keep either. I'm hoping the price is going to pick up and we can catch a few crays just to, you know, bloody boats are dear to run. Like, there's always something breaking down. You always got to spend money on something, so... We need to make some money, like, we need some turnover, so... I think most fishermen would be in the same position. Yeah, it's just... Geez, it's bloody... I just want to go fishing.
I don't think that's very good. No, it's only got a couple in it. It's not empty, so it's not too bad, but it's not that flash. I don't like pulling pots. It means I'm not doing my job properly, so you could probably say I'm under the pump a little bit.
The Corrado crew's 250 kilo target is looking shaky. Jay's fish buyer only wants bigger, higher grade lobsters.
We just went through the next 40 pots and they were pretty too. You know, especially because we were high grade and all the small stuff was getting thrown back. We still need 100 plus kilo out of this last 30 pots just to get close to that target. Hopefully we can get somewhere near this target we're aiming at. But it's looking a bit grim at the minute. All right, all in for the last 30, boys. Oh, that one's empty now, I'm worried. Oh, my God.
2 in a row. 2 in a row.
What are you doing, Matt? Oh, pressure's on.
Oh! That's 3 in a row.
Might be time to jump ship. Swim home. I'm in the dog box now. I hate pulling gear. I hate pulling gear. We're definitely not going to make this target today, which is very disappointing. Could be anywhere between about 70 or 80 kilo lighter than we planned. That's 2.5, 3 grand's worth of lobster short of what we wanted. But I can't do anything about it now. It's just suck it up and keep moving forward. See what happens next time we're out here.
The crew heads back into Ledge Point for the all-important weigh-in.
3 and 3 equals 4.
104.8. 104.8. 174.9 clean. We grossed at 2019, take our basket weights off, 174.9. So it's not fantastic, but it's a day's wage for the boys for sure.
Jay's 75 kilos short of his target. That's a $2,500 pay cut for the team.
All right. Thank you, Anthony.
Arrivederci.
All right.
See you guys whenever.
Or hopefully it's Saturday.
Another flight happening.
Yeah. He's talking about might be Saturday. But today's done. Cray's in the tank, money in the bank. Not as much as we were hoping for, but that's fishing. Fishing has them days. Get a kicking every now and then, but at the end of the day, we still made something. We didn't lose anything. The boat went well. We didn't break anything. Everyone's home safe. Heading home to the families, and we'll see what happens in a couple of days' time.
Yeah, not good. It isn't good at all. The future at the moment in the short term don't look very bright.
On board the Bold Contender, an overheated genset has left the crew with no electrical power.
Righto, Squeeze, go and try that.
Oh, good, Ted! Well done! Back in business, baby! Back in business! It's worn out. It's had its time. It's time for a new heart. It's going now, just over and over. Right, it's just one of those things on a boat.
Squizzy and Tabor are just over the halfway mark towards reaching their 500 kilo trip target. But the question remains, will their dodgy genset last the distance?
What do you think? She'll last a couple more days, won't it? Get her through. 2 choices. A couple more days, won't it? Get her through. 2 choices. We stay or we go. I'm staying. Let's get the 500 kilos on, mate. You think it's going to last?
Look, we can put band-aids on it, but it's got a life limit.
You're the whiz. You'll make anything go.